Moonbear's shadow.
We already saw that.
I know you did. One day, Bear went down to the pond with his fishing pole and a big can of worms. While he was putting a worm on his hook, he looked down and he saw a big fish. I'm going to catch that fish, thought Bear to himself. Touch your nose if you like to fish. You don't like to fish, Ryan? Me
Because
either.
I never catch a fish.
It's kind of boring waiting sometimes.
Oh,
You have to have a lot of patience.
I
eh?
almost caught a fish.
You did?
I caught fish.
Maybe we'll write about that in our journals.
I really want.
Okay, come back to me for a minute.
I really want.
So there's Moonbear, there's that fish.
And there they
But when Bear stood up to throw his line in the water, his shadow scared the big fish away. Go away, Shadow, cried Bear. But Bear's shadow would not go away. Can you make your shadow go away?
No. It follows me everywhere I go.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, said Bear, if you won't go on your own, then I'll just have to get rid of you. And he put down his fishing pole and he began to run. He ran around the pond, and when he got to the other side, he kept on running. Is it going to work?
No. It's just making his legs hard.
Yeah. So there's the sunshine, and his shadow is on the, what's the word?
Ground.
Yes, but the what's that word that we talked about? The what?
The opposite.
The opposite side. Hey.
I'll get the door.
All right, thank you.
I was just about to do it.
He ran through a field of flowers, and he jumped over the brook and hid behind a tree. Good, thought Bear. Now Shadow can't find me. Hey guys, come on in. So he's hiding behind a tree. How come the shadow can't find him now? Why does he not have a shadow? Because it's dark? Because what's in the way?
The tree.
The tree. It's like when you held up your hand, first graders, and you had that light, the flashlight. Can the flashlight go through your hand?
No.
No.
Only me.
Well, yes, it was you. But Bear was wrong. When he stepped out from behind the tree, the first thing he saw was, guys, shadow. Nearby was a cliff, and Bear walked over to the cliff and he looked up. Everyone look up. Look at the cliff. I'll climb so high that Shadow won't be able to follow me, thought Bear. Is it going to work?
No.
Jack, if you would like to sit on your knees, you may, so you can see better. I see you struggling. There you go. Bear climbed higher and higher until at last he pulled himself up to the top, huffing and puffing. Let me hear you huff and puff. And then he smiled with pride. Aww. Then he looked down and he saw Shadow. Do you think he feels frustrated? Show me your frustrated face. So frustrated. Everyone feels frustrated
I don't
sometimes.
feel frustrated at all.
Never? There will come a day that you'll feel frustrated, and you have to persevere. You have to just keep on going. Oh my goodness, look what he's going to do now. Can you look at the illustration and tell me, Luke? What do you think?
Nailing
Your name's not Luke. Luke, what do you think?
Going to bury his shadow.
Hold on, J.O. What?
Nail him down.
Nail him down. Is that going to work, J.O.? No. Now Bear was very annoyed, so he went home and he got a hammer and he got some nails to nail that shadow right down to the ground. He hammered and he hammered and he hammered, but no matter how many nails he hammered, he couldn't nail his shadow down.
Now there's a picture of himself on the ground.
Oh, there is. He did make a little picture. It's like a mosaic of nails. A bunch of little pieces came together to make a big piece, a big picture. If I can't nail him down, thought Bear, maybe I can bury him. So he got his shovel and he dug a hole. Get your shovel out. Dig a hole. Good. Now, when the hole was deep and wide, he let his shadow fall right into the hole. Is it going to work?
No. He has to go into the hole. Right when it's
Then Bear filled the hole in with dirt. So fill your hole back in. Good. When he was finished, it was almost noon. So 12 o'clock, and see how the sun is almost right above him. The sun was high in the sky, and the shadow was nowhere to be seen. At last, sighed Bear, no more shadow.
It's behind me.
So if the sun is right on top of you, do you have a shadow?
No.
No. Oh, Bear was so tired. After all, he ran, he dug a hole, he nailed down his shadow, made the picture. So what does it look like he's going to do? Can you tell, Jack? Sleep. Uh-oh. So he went inside and he took a little nap. So take a little nap. Wake up. What do bears do when they take a really long nap in the winter? Does anyone know that word?
Hibernate.
Hibernate. Very good. While he slept, time passed. Go ahead and wake up from your nap. Sit back up, crisscross applesauce like my kids. While he slept, time passed, and the sun once again cast shadows everywhere. So it's on top, no shadow. Now it's on this side, so the shadow will be on the opposite side. Okay? And the shadows get longer.
Yeah, longer and longer and longer.
Until there's like big as this building.
When Bear got up and opened his door, he saw his shadow on the floor. Not you! Again! Exclaimed Bear. He's exasperated, so frustrated that he can't even deal. And he slammed the door. Uh-oh, that is bad manners. Hoping to lock the shadow inside. But Shadow was too quick. Sighed Bear. How about this? If you let me catch a fish, I'll let you catch one too. So he's going to compromise with the shadow. He's come up with a plan.
But it won't work.
Nod your head if that's a deal. So when Bear nods his head, what does Shadow do?
Not his head.
Yeah. So when Bear nodded his head, Shadow nodded too. So really, Bear's just having a conversation with who?
Yeah,
Himself.
but he copies him like this.
Exactly. So Bear went back to the pond and once again threw his line into the water. By this time, the sun was in a different part of the sky, which made it easier for the shadow to keep his part of the deal. Because now is the shadow in the water?
No.
No, remember earlier when the sun was here, the shadow was where? Caden?
There.
Yeah. And so it scared the fish away. Are you whistling?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's wait to whistle until after I finish the story, because that's distracting. So, and when Bear caught that big fish, who caught one too?
The shadow.
The shadow. Did you all like that story?
Yeah.
Do you think bears use fishing poles in real life?
No.
No. So we know this book is fiction. Can you say fiction?
And
bears don't
eat fish. They eat like deer meat.
Some bears do eat fish. They do, yes.
Okay, so they try to grab them for a waterfall.
Right, that's why they have long claws, so they can reach it and grab them.
Bears eat salmon.
Do they? Maybe we can find a video of that. Yes.
I have a toy polar bear at home.
You do? Very cool. Okay, so today, look outside, look out of the window. Is it sunny?
Yeah.
I should put this out. Yes?
Yeah.
So, will you have a shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to recess, I'm going to ask you about your shadow, okay? And you could even play shadow tag. Have you guys ever played that?
No.
It's the best game ever.
Or